Hey guys, it's Brenda from Gumdrops and Lollipops. I am bringing you a quick read today. This is going to be what you need to know about love. I know I normally don't do this read so much on this platform or this format, but that's what I'm doing today. What's coming towards you in love? What's coming towards you in love? I will get some love and romance journey cards from Queen Sugar Tarot, as well as the Soul Reflections Love Oracle deck. And I don't know exactly which Oracle deck I'll be using for messages, but I do have the To Be Honest deck out, so we'll see what happens. But what's coming towards you in love? Ooh, strength. You could potentially have a Leo coming towards you in love, or Hermit, or Virgo, or maybe somebody on the Leo-Virgo cusp. Let me get a couple more cards. What's coming towards you in love? Let's see. Oh, Two of Swords. Maybe you have two people. You got to figure out and make a choice, but let me get the cards out. Tell me to stop talking. 10 of Wands and the Chariot card. Interesting energy here. So I feel like you could also have a Cancer coming towards you, but any sign is really irrelevant because we all have different signs in our charts and different placements. But I feel like you are in a period right now of healing. I feel like you are kind of pulling yourself back in solidarity, or have been in solidarity for a while. You've done some healing, some growing, some learning. You're like stretching your soul, stretching your mind, figuring out what you want in life, figuring out expectations that you want in relationships. And this is something I feel like you're going to need strength and courage to kind of pull yourself or move yourself from this hermit energy, right? I think you need to be courageous. I think you need to be brave. You need to be strong to move forward from where you are. So I kind of feel like you've been single for a while, or you're coming out of a really difficult relationship where you've done some healing. I do see you having to pick a path, and then we have the 10 of Wands, and then we have the Chariot. So I feel like you kind of feel like you're not really sure what to do about a situation. Something's come to an end, or something's come to a point where the 10 of Wands is like, this is too heavy for me to carry. I have to kind of put it down. I feel like you're really conflicted about what to do. But the 10 of Wands indicates you are going to set it down. You are no longer going to let this burden be on your back. You're no longer going to be worried, stressed out by this burden, and you're going to pick a path. So with the Chariot card, so yes, you might be conflicted at the moment, but moving forward, you're going to be courageous, you're going to be strong, you've learned a lot of lessons, and you're going to push forward. With the Chariot card, there's the dark horse and the light horse. Like, you make a choice to move forward in a certain direction. And this is actually quite quickly, so it might surprise, you might be surprised how quickly things move forward. I feel like you're going to be like, there's no way, because I'm kind of stuck in this hermit energy, and it's peaceful, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm healing, but things are going to take off quickly. Let's get some cards about what's going to take off quickly. What choice, what direction are you moving? What's going to be pulling your energy? You'll know what you're moving away from if you're watching this reading. And if you're like, I'm not moving away from anything, then this is probably not your read. But let's see what the Chariot means. Which direction are you going? What are you going towards? Or what's coming towards you in terms of, what's coming towards you to prompt this choice for you to take off. So let's see what's happening to create this Chariot movement. What's coming towards you in love? The Strength card too, this one here, it has like a lady that's half lion, and then it has a lamb also. So I think it's also important to remember, like, you need to be brave and strong and courageous, but you don't need to go in and like tear people apart. You still can be like lamb-like and show that softness. Ooh, so you got a King of Pentacles coming your way. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So this is actually probably good, because I feel like you're in a position where something's going to come towards you and you're going to make a quick movement. Probably one that you may question, right? Like, you're going to need that strength and courage. But what I see coming towards you, Judgment on the bottom of the deck. So someone could be returning. I'm not taking this. I'm going to leave it in the deck, but I just wanted to note it could be a return of somebody. And under that, we have a Magician. So potential return. But let me keep going. Let's see which cards come out before we jump to those conclusions. But I see a King of Pentacles coming towards you. So this could be male or female. Like in tarot, gender is not specific. It's more of an energy. It could be earth sign, right? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But this person is mature. This person is a caretaker and a provider. This person wants to support their person. I feel like the King of Pentacles is grounded. I feel like they're like fair, right? They're like consistent. They're loyal. They're stable. They're really stable, but they're also providing a foundation. So I feel like you have someone coming towards you that can provide a foundation, can give you stability, can give you loyalty, can be a caretaker and a provider for you, and actually wants to be a caretaker and provider for you. I think they too are also kind of going through a change. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune card here, like karma's shifting, things are moving. Pieces of a puzzle are falling into place. So I feel like with this shifts and changes, like everything's gonna lay the way it's supposed to. Like what's supposed to be for you will not pass you by. So I know a lot of times we worry like, man, I really messed this situation up, or gosh, why did I do that? And I truly believe like life has lessons in everything that we do. And I feel like what's meant for you won't pass you by. So if something passed you by and doesn't come back around, then it wasn't meant for you. But you know, just keep that in mind. Karma's working. Things are shifting into play. I do see we have the Knight and the Page of Pentacles, and then a Page of Wands. So I do see this King of Pentacles coming into your situation. You could potentially have a couple suitors coming. Maybe some younger suitors that are like more fun and playful, or really not looking to stick around, or are taking a really long time to move their feet. But I feel like the primary energy that's coming towards you is the King of Pentacles. And I think that they will be building this stable, grounded situation with you, right? So the Page of Pentacles is like a small offer. The Page of Wands is like, to me, when I see like the Page of Wands in terms of a love read, I feel like it's like a coffee date, or like, let's go grab a drink. Like it's going to be like a smaller gesture of something fun to kind of engage with one another. A slow start, but then the Knight of Pentacles is also here. So I feel like this relationship with the King of Pentacles is going to be like a slow burn. It's going to be one that requires time, requires small efforts, right, to gain momentum and to move forward. But the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow energy. So yes, this change is going to be abrupt. Things are going to move forward. What's coming toward you is this King of Pentacles, but the King of Pentacles in your relationship is going to go on kind of like a slower path. It's going to be like slow and steady wins the race versus, hey, I'm in love and this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. All right, let's get a few more cards about this person. Tell me more about this person and their feelings towards the collective or the viewer. King of Wands. This person's going to be extremely attracted to you, the King of Wands. The King of Wands is very sensual. The King of Wands is very attracted to you. The King of Wands is very energized by you. I'll show you. Oh, this is kind of... This King of Wands kind of wants to tear you apart, I feel like, in the best ways possible. They want to devour you. It's a very intense connection, right? This is like smoldering. This guy's like looking at you like with smoldering eyes. So I feel like that's the passion that this person's going to be bringing towards you. They do see this situation as a very stable, grounded, committed, loyal marriage connection, potential marriage. They want to blend families with you. They will want to blend families with you. Will this happen quickly? No. But this is what the end goal is. They truly have, this is like my blended family. This is like my success, financially stable, emotionally stable, a phenomenal connection that leads to a long-term commitment and or marriage if you're seeking marriage. I do feel like though this person has been going through it themselves. They could potentially have just ended something. We have the Death card here, or death. This one says death and rebirth on it. It could be Scorpio too. It could be Scorpio that's kind of ending some kind of either relationship or pattern, and potentially coming back around potentially. But I feel like whoever's coming towards you, this person has gone through some things, right? We have the Five of Cups, which is really being focused on what they've lost. So I feel like for a long time they've been really focused on what they've lost and kind of been harnessed in on that energy. I don't even know if that's a proper way to say that. But they've been focused on this energy of loss, this energy of what they don't have any longer, what they used to have, how they wish they would still have it. And then we have the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, backstabbing, betrayal. Like I feel like this person's been through some harsh stuff. And that harshness or that loneliness or that sadness or betrayal or whatever caused this feeling is ending. And there's a rebirth to this person's life. So I feel like this person's been really going through it. And they're looking for like a fresh start with you. All right, let's get any... what's going to be the outcome between the viewer and this person? So what's going to be the outcome? What's going to be the outcome cards? What's going to be the outcome? The Emperor, so like the soulmate energy to me. Divine masculine energy. The Devil. Ruh-roh. No, we don't want to see the Devil. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, the Empress. Holy smokes. That's actually okay to see the Devil between the Emperor and the Empress. At least in my book, the Queen of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is Ten of Cups. Holy smokes. Underneath that's the Sun, then the Lovers. Yeah, this is going to build to be an amazing connection, you guys. An amazing connection. So ultimately, the outcome for you is going to be the Ten of Cups. This is happily ever after. This is fairy tales and wishes coming true. This is true love, soulmate energy. The Sun card is the most positive card of the deck. This is joy, happiness, optimism. And then we have the Lovers card. Can mean a couple things, but I feel like with these two other cards next to it, this is true love, soulmate energy. This is like long-term marriage commitment. Like, look at the intensity between these two. It's intense. It's going to be an intense connection that brings bliss and joy and happiness and all your wishes and your dreams. I see, like I said, the Emperor and the Empress came out. So you have a divine counterpart match. You have someone who is nurturing, someone who is empathetic, someone who multiplies, someone who really just is a caretaker, provider, nurturer, someone who makes everything better, someone who is maternal, someone who is, I'm drawing a blank of words for some reason, someone who is abundant, someone who creates abundance out of minimal things, like, and then we have a protector, a provider, someone who wants to care for, someone who wants to partner. Like an Emperor and an Empress is like the King and the Queen, right? Or Emperor and Empress, not King and Queen. You know, I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm sorry, I'm tired. But this is a match pair. This is soulmate energy to me. This is truly a soulmate energy. We do have the Devil, and the Devil actually came out in between them. So I feel like there will be an intense connection between the two of you. I feel like it will, like, a lot, you know, the song, well, that's not really the best song to use, but the song that came to mind was Because of You by Neo, right? So it's like this really intense connection. That's actually about an affair, but I don't think this is about an affair, but it's like the person almost becomes addicted, or you almost become addicted to each other. You become my addiction. I'm so strung out on you. I can barely move, but I like it, and it's all because of you. That's the lyric that came to my mind. This person's going to really want to be with you. They're going to think about you, dream about you, want to be with you. They're going to be happy when they're with you. They're going to be like always craving and wanting to be with you. And I feel like the feeling is going to be mutual between the two of you. I do feel like you guys are both going to have really good communication. I feel like things will be clear. I think you're going to be able to talk through lots of things. But the Five of Pentacles showed up kind of at the end. So I do want to warn, like the Five of Pentacles kind of showed up. So did the Devil. I feel like sometimes feelings of being left out, feelings of being let down, some sadness, maybe some financial issues might impact this connection. to some degree, but I feel like the connection is very solid. I feel like someone, maybe them, I feel like it's them, but it could be you, might revert back to kind of the thinking of the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords kind of energy. I kind of feel like it's them. They might kind of get stuck in these mopey moments, right? And being like the woe is me. But I feel like, or be like worried about being left out in the cold. But I feel like this Queen of Swords, this direct communication, speaking your truths, communicating well and effectively will really help this situation out. Like you guys are a matched pair. A matched pair, and then to have this on the bottom of the deck, it's like, I mean, those are like the best cards. Those are like the best freaking cards. It's what you want in a love reading. So I feel like great things are coming. I feel like it's going to take a while though. I think this person's going through some healing, and you could be too. Like I feel like Hidden Truths just popped out. I don't know what I was going to say because I just got sidetracked and I'm tired and old. This is the Love and Romance Journey deck from Queen Sugar Tarot. So Hidden Truth just popped out. So some things will be exposed. You'll find out some things you weren't aware of will be told to you. Quality time, destiny. Yes, I think this is a very destined path. Make the effort, which I think you will have to do with that. Like I said, the very first card was that strength card. Like, be courageous, be strong. Make the effort to see where this goes. There might be some annoyances along the way, but make the effort. You might be annoyed by some things you find out, or even in the communication. I kind of feel like, oops. I feel like someone will be a really strong communicator. I think you'll have good communication, but I feel like someone will be a strong communicator and someone will kind of be like able to communicate, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a, do we have to go over this again? Like I told you I'm here for you. Like I told you I'm not leaving, and then here you're acting like this. Like listen to the words that I'm saying to you. I think there might be a little bit of annoyance, but I feel like it's still going to be okay. There's just going to have to be some conversations. I feel like that's going to be really tied to the person's past. And that could also be indicated by that Devil card too. But there's going to be quality time here. I feel like this is a destined connection. I feel like this quality time card to me often makes me think of like a honeymoon. So I feel like this is potentially a marriage situation. Bottom of the deck is dreams and illusions, and then underneath that is the journey. So I feel like things are going to be coming to light, and this is a love and romance journey between the two of your souls that are supposed to come together. Potentially could even be a twin flame journey, but I didn't get twin flame cards yet at this point. Sometimes the journey card to me is a twin flame card, but we're going to get a couple of Soul Reflections Love Oracle cards. This is going longer than I thought. Unrequited love, karmic release, weather out the storm, take my hand. Oh, these cards all look very similar, except for that one. Insecurities, money issues. Holy shnikes. I was going to swear, but I try not to swear on here. So maybe money issues is something that's impacting this person or has impacted this person. Insecurities. I feel like maybe they were in a, it says let go of negative experiences of the past. Maybe they were in an unrequited love situation where they really love somebody, but the karmic release is happening. I feel like that's like that Wheel of Fortune. This person's life is shifting. This person's life is changing. Your life is shifting. Your life is changing. I think it's them coming away from all this negative, but it could be you. Take it how it resonates. And then we have weather out the storm and take my hand. So I feel like, yeah, weather this out, go through the conversations, go through the tough talks, communicate things. Yes, you might be a little bit annoyed, but I feel like things are all going to come together for your best good. I'm not sure. I'm going to pull a couple To Be Honest cards. I really don't feel like this deck necessarily goes with this type of read, but because we did have the Dreams and Illusion cards and truth being spoken, I am going to take a few of these, but like I always say, sometimes message cards really solidify the read for people, and sometimes they really don't. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Let's get a couple To Be Honest messages for you from Divine Moon Empress. This says, my mental health is my priority right now. I'm not in a good headspace at all. It's dark. Yeah, I feel like that's your person. I feel like your person is going through a lot of crap right now, but they're coming out of it. But it could also be you too. Remember, because I just saw this card from the beginning where it's like you're putting something down that's really heavy and moving forward. So take it if it resonates. I see all the signs that remind me of you, even when I act like I don't. I have an addiction and it's spiraled. I can't let you see me like this. I have something to confess to you and I don't think you're going to like it. Oh, well, these aren't great either, huh? And you've been on my mind like a drug, which reminds me, that's exactly what the song Because of You is like. You're like a drug. That's what they say in the song. And they're addicted. The way I feel for you scares me. You don't realize the control you have over me. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be like a really intense connection. Obviously, if someone is struggling with an addiction and spiraling, they're having mental health issues right now, if they're in a dark place, if they're going to tell you something that they have to confess and they don't think you're going to like it, those are all things to be cautious about, right? I mean, the devil was there, right? So there is like some kind of obsessive tendencies. I feel like it primarily came out in a positive way, as positive as that can be, right? Like, but I'm just going to leave these messages for you to interpret, see if they apply. Just be mindful when someone shows you who they are, believe them. You know, and if someone's not in a good space or you're not good space, I feel like this read was kind of showing that you're going to end up in the best space possible. So go through the process. Be strong. Be courageous. Do your healing, right? Pick your path. Put these hard burdens down. And you will come out victorious. So that's your message, guys. I hope you enjoyed this read. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you feel inclined to do so. And until the next time, take care. Thanks for watching.